Good day, my beautiful people. We're back up in this house. I hope everything is good and all is well with all of you. Mamos! We back at it with our journey through Mortal Songs 2 performances by Mamamoo. Today we're checking out in chronological order. Y'all know the drill. Today we're checking out their performance for You Are Always By My Side on Immortal Songs 2. This is exciting. We are more than halfway through of the performances from the Immortal Songs 2. I'm excited. You know, it's been a blast. It's been a journey. I feel like I'm mentioning this, you know, in every single video that we're doing on Immortal Songs 2 and on Mamamoo, right? Regarding this case, because I feel like this is such an interesting journey to go through and to see, you know, this progress, this creative, this musical kind of a journey, right? And this performance progress, you know, through these stages on Immortal Songs 2. So let's get it, let's watch it, let's have a great time, let's enjoy it. Mamamoo, you're always by my side. Ooh, will this be a super simple arrangement? Ooh, I love that guitar kind of arpeggio. Beautiful piano. They look awesome. Wow. Will this be a crying kind of a song? Ooh. Ah, such emotion. I love the emotion. Oh, the jazz. Wayne's always about the jazz. Ooh! Woo! I love this kind of very late 80s style of arrangement with that electric, you know, piano and the guitars. Oh. Ooh. Oh, this is gonna be a crying kind of a song. Ooh. I feel like I'm gonna say "ooh" a lot because it's just, I'm just mesmerized by their vocals and their just performance skills. Wow, the harmony and the rap. So cool. Ooh. Get it. Yep, I can relate to that, dude. Like this, just enjoying it. I love the harmony. That was a beautiful harmony. 5-part harmony. Woo! Yes, get it. They're so good. Okay, what's up? Key change. Ooh, there you go. The synth solo. I love the arrangement for this. It's beautiful. But let's just appreciate their vocals. Ah, they're so good. And another key change. Okay. I love the audience reactions. We love a very breathy, airy vocal, right? We love a good falsetto. We love a good harmony. Oh, I love how you can hear the air. I love the background vocals. Yo, the background harmony. The girls are killer, man. Like, I love their backup vocalists on this. This is beautiful, beautiful. We finished off with a beautiful 4-part harmony. Yo, this is such a beautiful, very late 80s inspired, arrangement, right? Because we get, that a very analog, warm tone, electric piano, kind of like, for example, like if you want to kind of think about it, for like a song example, right? First, right off the bat, Whitney Houston's cover of I Will Always Love You, right? And it's just beautiful, like the vibe and like the entire arrangement, it's very, very moving, right? And the vocals are just shining like this is one of those songs, right? This is one of those performances, like from all of the Immortal Songs 2 performances that we have seen from Mamamoo. I feel like this is like vocal wise and kind of melody wise and their kind of range wise, right, and just showcasing their range and showcasing their vocal abilities. I feel like one of those top tier arrangements when it comes to vocals. Because it's beautiful, right? Because I love the harmonies, right? I loved the kind of harmonization with the rap mixed in it. It's just genius. It's geniusly thought out, right? And with all of the ad-libs, with all of the falsettos, with all of the belting, with all of the breathiness that we hear throughout, within this arrangement, and the other background vocalists that we see there, right, on the stage, those 3 girls, they're phenomenal singers. I love them. Like they sound beautiful, and I love how they have kind of caught this idea and have adapted super, super well to Mamamoo's voices, right, and to their style. But overall, if we talk about the instrumentation and the arrangement of the song, we start off with a beautiful electro vintage style piano with a little kind of sneaky, guitar riff, a little very smooth, right, very 80s style of pop R&B style soloing from the guitars there, and it's just beautiful, right? Those live instruments, I've always been a fan of live instruments, right? And all of you know that I've been playing live music for a long time, so I can definitely appreciate, when it comes to arranging, songs like this, and I can appreciate, kind of like the thought process, when it comes to like choosing instruments, choosing what to play, where to play it, and how to play it, right? And what kind of tone that has been chosen, right, within the instrumentation. It's genius. It's amazing. I love it. And like tone wise, I feel like this is one of the top tier arrangements so far that we have heard from Mamamoo, right? Because it is showcasing their vocals very very well, and it's showcasing, you know, their capabilities, their abilities and their creativity, and just control over their voices and control over the craft. And it's important, especially with a ballad like this, right? I feel it's very very important to know where to put, you know, what kind of melodies to put within arrangements like these. But I also love the drums. You know, it's a very very simple style of drum pattern within it. But you know, then again, it didn't need, like, this is one of those this is one of those arrangements where you don't need to complicate things. I feel like this was a very very simple arrangement with some, right, we get the accent for the key changes, right, twice at the end of the track. We get, you know, some syncopation, like like within the instruments, right, and so the vocals could, you know, shine even more, and to kind of put more emphasis on the vocals and kind of like the accent, you know, either the phrase or the melody that they wanted to portray within the like a specific part of the song. So those kind of little syncopations, right, a few times that we hear throughout within the instrumentation for this performance, I feel is very very awesome. It's simple, right? It's simple, but it's geniusly thought out. It's geniusly well played, right? Because I feel like the key when it comes to rhythm patterns and syncopation and just, as well as a harmony, right, and just pretty much anything that you can think of, if you can, like, a lot of times, of course, the simplest things will maybe sound very very cliche, which is okay. Sometimes you need a cliche thing. but a lot of times, and I feel like this is also one of those cases, and this is one of those performances where you're like, it has to be super simple, right? It has to showcase the best of both worlds, right? It has to showcase the best of the instruments. It has to showcase the best of the vocals, right? Because there's a lot of happening within those vocals, right? Especially with the rapping, with the harmony, with the 5-part harmony, 2-part harmony, 3-part harmony, at the end of 4-part harmony, the key changes and everything. There's so much, as you saw, right? There's so much happening, and it's just put just so simply together that it didn't need like crazy arrangements. It didn't need, right, like crazy, you know, like instrumentation, right, the crazy choices for like instruments, you know, or tones or anything. It was super simple. It was super simple, super emotional, right? You could hear that within the vocals. You could hear that, you know, how they were telling the story with the lyrics, right? And it's just beautiful. I feel like this, I mean, they presented the track and they presented their performance super super well with this, and I feel like this is a performance that I will be returning back to when it comes to just for pure enjoyment, right? Just appreciating, you know, their talent and their hard work, and, you know, and everything, and just for the sake of just learning a lot, especially like from Mamamoo. If we talk about, you know, Mamamoo and where I'm kind of going with the videos with Mamamoo, right, and why I'm kind of watching the videos of Mamamoo, I feel like I can take a lot from their vocal techniques and how they approach either harmony, how they approach the melodies, how they approach you know, each of their tone when it comes to singing or either rapping, harmonizing, right, just being in sync with each other. I feel like you can take a lot from that, you know, by just watching, you know, all of these videos. And plus, you know, those 3 backup singers that we also see there on the stage, right? And how they have, you know, dug through, you know, this kind of synergy and this kind of adaptation within, you know, Mamamoo, and how they you know adapt to their vocals. So I feel like it's very very genius. So if you need something simple, if you're you know, learning vocals, if you're studying, you know, or just very very interested, you know, in either vocals or just arrangements, you know, because I feel like as an instrumentalist, right? I feel like the piano section, like the piano part on this, is very very beautiful, right? It's very 80s, like late 80s R&B pop style of piano, which is beautiful, right? If you want to learn the guitar solo, I feel like the guitar solo and like the little guitar kind of arpeggios and riffs throughout the track, I feel are genius, right? Especially for like like guitarists and for people that, you know, want to learn guitar or want to learn like specifically electric guitar. I feel like, you know, you can take a lot from it, right? It's great. It's great. It's great, right? This is what I'm talking about. Like every time like we watch, you know, all of these videos and everything, like with each video, you can see the growth, you can see the creativity and like everything, and it's beautiful. I love it. And this is definitely a video that I will be returning to and will be, you know, digging more, you know, when it comes to vocals and, you know, take, you know, some things from it. Because I love how breathy they get, you know, at times. I love how belty they get at times. I love how well they harmonize with each other, right? And like the tone, like when it comes to like harmonizing, I love how you can hear that the tone for it is super sharp, right? It's not going all over the place, right? They're super on point, super stable. They got it. Like they have laid it down. Like they know each other so well, you know, and they know how to adjust when it comes to harmonizing. So it's great. I love it. There's so much, you know, to take away from this. So definitely, if you haven't rewatched it, you know, definitely do rewatch this video. If you are a music lover, if you are someone who enjoys music, who's studying music, who is, you know, also a singer, musician, instrumentalist, if you play music, you know, if you play instruments, if you sing, you know, as your hobby, definitely do rewatch this video, maybe from a different kind of a point of view, right? And pay attention, because there's so much, right? There's so much, starting from the attitude, ending with, you know, the last, you know, key change that we get, you know, within this, and with the last harmony that we get, you know, within this arrangement, right? So yeah, definitely go rewatch it. Because it's geniusly thought out. I feel like this is in my kind of list. If we talk, you know, about the Immortal Songs 2 song performances, I feel like this in my opinion, in my list, if I have to make a list from kind of like the top tier arrangements, right, then this is definitely a song that is going to be within those top tier arrangements. So yeah, I hope that, you know, you enjoyed the video. And I will leave you to that. Always remember to be good, be kind, rock and roll. And I will see y'all very, very soon with a new video. Cheers!